Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered if we got the best spot in the universe? What if our little blue marble, Earth, wasn't tucked away in a quiet cosmic suburb? Imagine, just for a moment, if we were right in the middle of it all. The downtown galactic core, the very heart of the Milky Way. Would it be a spectacular, non-stop light show? Or would it be the end of everything we know? It's a wild thought, a cosmic real estate swap of epic proportions. Moving our home to the center of the galaxy would be the most extreme adventure imaginable. A journey into a place of unbelievable power and unimaginable danger. It's like swapping a peaceful cottage in the countryside for a permanent spot right next to a volcano that's also a rock concert. This isn't just a simple change of scenery we're talking about. It's about plunging our world into the most chaotic, energetic, and densely packed neighborhood in our entire galaxy. The forces at play there are beyond what we can truly comprehend, like the raw power of the Bifrost, but on a galactic scale. The rules of existence would be completely rewritten. Everything from the simple comfort of a sunrise to the very atoms that make up our bodies would be challenged. It's a scenario straight out of a science fiction blockbuster, but the science behind it is very real and very, very intense. So let's grab our Cosmic Mjolnir and smash into this incredible what-if scenario. The question isn't just about survival, though that's a big part of it. It's also about what we would see and experience. Would we be blinded by the light of a million suns? Would we be able to navigate the gravitational chaos? The center of the galaxy is a place of extremes, where creation and destruction happen on a scale that dwarfs our human perspective. It's the ultimate frontier, a place where stars are born and die, in a fiery dance around a monstrous black hole. To understand how crazy a move to the center would be, we first need to know where we are right now. Think of the Milky Way galaxy as a gigantic spinning city of stars. It's shaped like a massive spiral, a bit like a cosmic hurricane frozen in time. This city has a bustling, chaotic downtown, the galactic center, and quieter, more spread out suburbs. We on Earth live in one of those suburbs. We're located in a spiral arm called the Orion Arm, or sometimes the Orion Spur. It's not one of the main, grand arms, but more of a smaller local branch. We're about 27,000 light years away from the galactic center, which is a fantastically huge distance. Our position is, for lack of a better word, perfect. It's not too close to the dangerous high-radiation downtown, but not so far out in the cosmic wilderness that we lack the heavy elements needed for life. Stars, planets, and life itself are made from elements forged in the hearts of previous generations of stars. Out in the galactic boondocks, there aren't enough of these materials. Here in the Orion Arm, we have just the right mix. We're in what scientists call the galactic habitable zone, a sort of Goldilocks region where conditions are just right for a planet like ours to exist peacefully for billions of years. It's the sweet spot. From our vantage point, we get a beautiful but somewhat sideways view of our own galaxy. On a clear night, away from city lights, you can see it as a faint, milky band of light stretching across the sky. That's us, looking into the dense plane of our galaxy's disk. We can't see the bright, bustling center directly with our naked eyes, because it's hidden behind enormous clouds of interstellar dust and gas. It's like trying to see a city's downtown skyline through a very thick fog. This cosmic dust acts as a protective veil, shielding us from the intense radiation that pours out from the galactic core. Our quiet neighborhood keeps us safe and sound. This distance gives us stability. Our sun, a fairly average and well-behaved star, orbits the galactic center in a nice, nearly circular path. It takes about 230 million years to complete one full trip around the galaxy, a journey known as a cosmic year. We're not getting jostled around by other stars or yanked by massive gravitational forces. We're just cruising along, minding our own business in our calm, predictable corner of space. This cosmic peace has been the key ingredient that allowed life on Earth to slowly evolve over billions of years. Undisturbed by the cataclysms happening elsewhere in the galaxy, it's a lucky break on a galactic scale. Now let's leave our peaceful home behind and journey to the galactic downtown. The center of the Milky Way is nothing like our quiet suburb. It's a place of breathtaking violence and spectacular beauty, a cosmic cauldron bubbling with energy. The sheer density of stars there is mind-boggling. Here in our neighborhood, the nearest star to our sun, Proxima Centauri, is over 4 light-years away. If you were at the galactic center, you'd have millions of stars packed into a space just a few light-years across. The night sky wouldn't be dark with a few pinpricks of light. It would be a continuous blazing inferno of starlight. Let's get a closer look at our new galactic landlord, Sagittarius A. This isn't your garden variety black hole that forms from a collapsing star. This is a supermassive black hole, a completely different class of beast. Its gravity is so immense that it governs the orbits of all the stars in the galactic core, and its influence extends across the entire Milky Way, including our own sun, 27,000 light-years away. It's the silent, invisible ruler of our galaxy. While it's relatively quiet for a supermassive black hole at the moment, quiet is a very relative term when you're talking about an object with the mass of 4 million suns. Despite its incredible mass, Sagittarius A itself is tiny. The event horizon, the point of no return, is a sphere only about 16 million miles across. That means you could fit it comfortably inside the orbit of Mercury. But don't let its size fool you. Anything that crosses that boundary, whether it's a wandering star, a gas cloud, or an unlucky planet, is torn apart by tidal forces and swallowed forever. If we could somehow survive the gravity and radiation, what would our sky even look like? The familiar cycle of day and night would be gone forever. Here on Earth, our day is defined by one star, our sun. But at the galactic center, you wouldn't have just one sun. You'd have millions. The sky would never be dark. It would be a permanent blazing twilight, illuminated by countless stars, some of which would appear as bright as our moon, or even brighter. Let's get down to the most critical question. Could life, as we know it, even exist at the galactic center? The simple answer is almost certainly no. The single greatest obstacle would be the radiation. Our planet has a magnetic field and an atmosphere that protect us from the sun's solar wind and cosmic rays. These defenses are tuned to our relatively calm environment. At the galactic center, they would be like bringing a paper umbrella to a tsunami. The entire region is saturated with high-energy radiation. Beyond the radiation, the gravitational environment at the galactic center would seal Earth's doom. Our solar system is a place of remarkable stability. The planets move in predictable, almost circular orbits around a single dominant star. This clockwork precision has allowed Earth's climate to remain relatively stable for billions of years, which is a key requirement for the evolution of complex life. At the galactic center, this stability would be a distant dream. Earth would be caught in a chaotic gravitational dance between millions of stars and a supermassive black hole. After exploring the horrors of the galactic center, returning to our actual position in the Milky Way feels like coming home to a peaceful sanctuary. Our location wasn't chosen by chance. We exist here because it's one of the few places where we could exist. Scientists call this region the Galactic Habitable Zone, or GHZ. It's a ring-shaped area within the galaxy that represents the perfect compromise between two cosmic extremes. Reflecting on a hypothetical move to the galactic center does more than just entertain us with a wild sci-fi scenario. It paints a vivid picture of just how special and fragile our existence truly is. We live on a tiny, perfect paradise, shielded from cosmic horrors we can barely imagine. Our quiet spot in the Orion Arm, our stable sun, our protective magnetic field, and our life-giving atmosphere are all interconnected parts of a system that has allowed us to flourish. We are the beneficiaries of an extraordinary cosmic lottery. Having won a ticket to the safest and most nurturing seats in the entire galactic stadium, the universe is overwhelmingly hostile to life. It's a place of extremes. The galactic center is the ultimate expression of that hostility. By comparing that environment to our own, the gentle sunrise, the dark night sky filled with distant stars, the very ground beneath our feet, All are precious rarities in a universe that is mostly chaos. Our journey to the center of the galaxy reveals a fundamental truth. We are not the masters of the universe, but rather its most fortunate children. We thrive not because we are strong, but because our environment is gentle. This perspective should fill us with a sense of wonder, but also a sense of responsibility. Our planet is not just a rock we live on. It is our spaceship, our life raft, and our shield. Navigating through the vast and often perilous cosmic ocean, protecting its delicate balance is not just an environmental issue. It is a matter of preserving the one place in the universe we know for certain is our home. So the next time you look up at the Milky Way stretching across the night sky, remember the fiery, chaotic heart that it hides. Remember the violence and fury that reigns at its core. And then, feel a sense of profound gratitude for our quiet, unassuming, and absolutely perfect place in the cosmos. We are not at the center of the universe, and it turns out that's the greatest gift of all. It leaves us with one final, humbling thought. In a universe of infinite possibilities, how many other quiet corners like ours are out there, harboring their own fragile miracles?